Hello everyone, I'm Em. Welcome back to TechBlock. Today we're doing cable management for the Nanoleaf light panel cable. This is kind of an awkward one to do. It's going to be a lot of cable trunking work, but it is something I really want to get done because I'm going to show you the problem here. It's kind of annoying. It looks terrible. So this is my only real solution right here, all this cable trunking that I've bought. But as you can see, we have a cable here coming from the Nanoleaf Aurora light panels that are mounted like right up here. Made a dedicated video all about these guys, me mounting them, me setting them up, live on the channel already. You can go check that out, pressing the link up there. Now the problem I've ran into here is this cable. So the Nanoleaf Aurora light panels, of course, require power, and I've conveniently kind of placed them behind a radiator. The radiator is not on, by the way, and it won't be on, don't worry about that. But they are behind a radiator, so I've kind of like hidden away all the excess cables. The power supply is here as well, and the power extension lead is down there. So my plan is to run cable trunking all the way here, around this corner, all the way through there, and it kind of goes all the way there, and then hopefully plugs into one of the sockets there. I've bought a 5 meter, like 1 socket extension cable, so hopefully this will resolve my problem, but it will be a lot of work. I've bought myself, I think, around 8 meters in total of cable trunking, so that should be like more than enough, but I will have to cut a lot of them to size as there's kind of like a lot of bends. There's a bend there, bend there, so it's going to take a little bit of time. And finally, the cable that actually powers the Nanoleaf panels there will be hidden away, which is the goal here today. Not only that though, I do have plans to run even more cable trunking pretty much all over this office. Like, I really want to have a lot more power sockets around this area, so we're going to run a lot more cable trunking, including behind my gaming setup. We're going to have cable trunking literally all along the walls here, hiding an Ethernet cable that happens to kind of run also across the entire office room. Anyway, now that you know exactly what's going on, let's unbox all of this cable trunking and begin cable managing the Nanoleaf cable. Right, so we got 4 sticks, 1 meter each in one of these packages. And the kit that I've bought here isn't just like, you know, individual pieces of cable trunking. It also comes with a bunch of different adapters for us. Link in the description, of course, to this cable trunking kit. I've been using these for the living room, and they're still in the living room. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be picking up the exact same kit over and over again and slowly make my way around this entire room as we slowly cable manage everything and hide away every possible cable we can. So that's kind of like one package unboxed. Let's cut this one open as well. All right, so 8 meters in total and 2 kits for all the accessories. This should be everything we need. Right, now I have to find out whether or not I'm gonna have to cut this one for the first initial piece of cable trunking here, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to cut at least one of these. Like, definitely I'm gonna have to cut at least one of these pieces here today. And I do have like a special saw for cutting plastic that I bought on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description down to that one in case you need to cut your cable trunking as well. Right, so beneath this radiator here, this cable will go right here. Okay, we might actually get away with not cutting the first one, because that pretty much goes in the exact spot that we want, so that's good. Okay, so for the first piece, all of this looks absolutely fine. We can grab another one, put it here, and I think we're gonna need one of these accessories here for the corner piece. So these should just kind of like clip on or snap on. Yeah, it should be something like that. So as you can see, the first 2 we don't have to actually cut at all. But then as you can see over here, we can't quite fit another 1 meter stick. So we're gonna have to go ahead and cut this one to the correct size that we actually need here. But before we cut that one, we may as well stick this main one on. So these do come with double-sided adhesive already pre-applied, which is very handy, saves you having to, you know, stick it on yourself. And I can tell you that the double-sided adhesive tape that they use for this D-line kit is actually pretty good, as I've been using it myself in the living room for I think well over a month now, and none of the cable trunking has shown any signs of, you know, the tape coming off or anything, so tape is good. Let's take off this piece right here and get this cable trunking stuck on. So we're going to be sticking it on roughly just there on the edge, just like this. And if you're wondering how will this cable go in here, very simple. This will open up just like that. This cable will very simply just go inside there, inside of the cable trunking. We can begin to close all of it just like this. So that's that done. As you can see, looking much cleaner already. We just have to kind of do the same thing over and over again until we reach the power sockets that are all the way over there. As for the corner piece, it'll just pop on just like this. Very simple. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go for around 55.5 centimeters from this spot here. We can maybe get away with actually going for around 56. All right, I've decided I'll go for 56, which will be pretty much here. We got a little whiteboard marker here as well. That we're going to use to, of course, mark where exactly we're going to be cutting. Should cut around there, basically. As I do have some sundown just here, I want to actually set up this. All right, the cable trunk has been cut to size. Let's test it out. Hopefully we did it all right. We haven't messed up. Okay, I think we should be all good. Let's stick the cable inside of here. Okay, so that's all good. We need to grab one of these guys here and pretty much insert it inside of here. So, boom, like that. And then this one will go over top, just like this. It's gonna be like a tight squeeze around this corner, but it's all good. Let's grab one of these adapters here. You can put this one on like that. Push it forward. And go ahead and grab a whole other cable trunking kit. So open you up. Right, so this is all looking good. I'm just kind of putting things on here just to kind of test it out and see how it's going to look like. Everything here looks absolutely fine to me. So there's one thing left to do, and that is, of course, to take all the film off. So let's peel this one off. I only get one shot at this, so I better not mess it up. Okay, that's all on there. That's on there too. It's all secure. Pretty seamless. It really is quite tight around this bend here, that cable, but you know, it could be worse. Pop that one in the corner there. Well, that's the corner piece kind of in. It's kind of behaving a bit weirdly in this corner here, but it's okay. This is so much better, man. I'm actually so happy with this. There's like no cable left. This is brilliant. You can grab one final piece of cable trunking just to see where this one will go. So it actually kind of ends perfectly beneath this socket. Damn, I'm gonna kind of slide this racing sim to the side. We need one of these again. I can't believe this is sorted. Finally, man. Okay, so we finished up working on this whole section of the office here for the nanoleaf fluorescent light panel power cable. So let me show you exactly what we've done, as I have made a slight change. We have this little piece that I've added, so the cable just kind of pops into there, goes all the way around, you know where, and then over on this side by this PC, I've added this little piece as well. It's not stuck on or anything, I just kind of popped it on there. So the cables from here are Velcro cable tied together temporarily, but ideally what I want to do here is cut a piece of cable trunking and just kind of run that up. But ideally what I want to do here is just run a piece of cable trunking, just going straight up and ending kind of around here where both of these cables can nicely pop into. But that's this section here all finished up. What I'm going to be doing now, and I've already kind of measured things out, is I'm going to try to cable manage this whole area. So as you see there, we have some Ethernet cables running on the ground. I don't want that. And over on this side, things aren't looking much better. So my plan here is to run a cable trunking from here to there, this little corner piece as well, and then go ahead and continue the cable trunking, making a space here beneath this power socket where we can run a cable trunking going up, and then I'll continue it on as far as I can with, you know, whatever's left over here. So that's kind of the plan. I've gone ahead and measured out exactly where I need to cut, so I'll be cutting here and then this little piece as well for that little corner bit on the wall. So with all that said, gotta go outside, chop them up, then we'll be back in a bit. But before we get my saw, my pizza is ready. I need to take this guy out. Turn the heat off, turn it on to cooling mode. I feel like it's still kind of raw. Why does it look raw? Maybe I'll leave it in there for a little bit longer. What the hell, man? It looks like barely cooked. I don't know what's up with my pizza. I had it in there for like 20 minutes. Why are you barely cooked, my guy? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that pizza in there for like, I don't know, like 4 more minutes. That don't look cooked to me, and I don't want to get poisoned. Boom, our saw has been acquired. We need, obviously, the parts we're going to be cutting. And some light outside would also be nice. It is pretty dark already. It's like 9 something p.m. and I'm out here cutting cable trunking on my rooftop. What the hell? I can barely see. Am I even cutting in the right place? Okay, that's one piece done. Right, this pizza looks a bit more cooked. Oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on cooling mode. I'm gonna leave it in there for, oh dear. Let's do another 3 minutes. It will be ready in 3 minutes, I'm sure. We have all of our lovely cable trunking. We need this part right here. Gotta take off the plastic film. All right, man. We can pop this Ethernet cable inside of here. There we go. Sick. Now this one will be going here. Hopefully this is all cut to size correctly and I haven't messed anything up. Well, I can take all the Velcro cable ties off because I don't need those on here no more. And as you can probably see here, I am using flat Ethernet cables to save space inside of the plastic cable channels. Because these are like tiny little cables, you know, they'll barely take up any room inside there, which leaves me with, you know, more space inside there for other cables I might want to put there in the future. Let's take off the blue film. And stick that on there. Take our corner piece. Hopefully this goes on without any problem. There we go, nicely on there. Now we get to this section where I have to cut another piece of cable trunking, which I haven't yet measured out. So roughly about like here. Oh, god damn. Whew. I'll even go ahead and leave these on Amazon because I actually did buy my oven mitts from Amazon. They kind of look like bare hands. They're pretty cool. Some people like them, some people don't. I think they're pretty cool. They're not the most comfortable oven mitts to use, but they look good, at least in my opinion. Right, let's get our pizza cutter, man. Did you think that you'd be watching a TechBlock video where TechBlock just cuts pizza midway through like a cable management video? I don't know. On this channel, you can expect all sorts of content, including me cutting my pizza, because I'm absolutely starving right now, jeez. Right, the pizza's cut up. I'll let it stay there for a little while, cool down. We have to go outside again and freaking cut this piece. I'm getting pretty good at this now. I'm quite fast at cutting all of this up. I've cut so much cable trunking recently. So we needed this piece over here, okay. Getting these corner bits on here is no easy task at this point. Jeez, man. That's kind of on there. We need another piece. I need one of the accessories for this one. We'll go for this one here. That will attach on like that. Now, what I'm thinking is to just run another meter down here. However, we have this leg. I could run, oh, actually, nope. You know, I'm gonna run another meter down there. Why not? I have to take off all these Velcro cable ties. I no longer need them here. Okay, I'm gonna probably be ending today's video here because I gotta kind of sort out a few things and figure out where exactly I'm gonna be putting all the rest of the cable trunking, because we do have a little bit left. So until then, thank you all so much for watching. I think I'm going to be doing another video pretty soon where we move my Orbi voice, which is also kind of like my internet router and, you know, whole Wi-Fi mesh system in this apartment. So we're going to be moving that Orbi to that setup over there. Probably by the corner there in the window is where I'm going to be keeping my Orbi voice from now on, because that speaker is just so goddamn good. It's loud, it sounds absolutely amazing. And I want that speaker to be in this section of the office instead of like the storage area back there where it currently is. It's still loud as hell, it sounds good, but if you're like right next to it, it sounds just 10 times better, man. So next video, moving Orbi over to the second setup area over there, and we'll probably finish up the rest of the cable trunking down below here as well, leading up, you know, all the way towards that setup. Because we will have to redo our whole Ethernet networking thingy as well, as the Orbi voice is going to have an Ethernet cable running from it to all the way to this area here, where my server is. So until then, links in the description down below to all the stuff featured today, including the oven mitts, but more importantly, all the cable trunking and all will be linked down below. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.